Right, Shed Guy here. I'm going to do a video about grinding flat bottom drills, 180-degree flat bottom drills. I'm drilling and tapping into the top of this piece of cast, and the depth of the piece of cast is about 625 thou. I don't want to drill too far in because I don't want to embarrass the underside, so I can't drill through. I'm drilling and tapping into a blind hole. So I took my standard drill, which has got a point angle, and doesn't drill right to the bottom of a hole. It leaves a V at the base of a hole, and then tapped with my standard tap, which has got a V-shaped land at the end of the tap. But I just didn't get enough threads in the hole. So what I've done is grind a flat point drill, flat bottom drill, which cuts further into the hole, and then taken the matching tap and taken that to a flat bottom, and that's given me a better thread engagement. I've been drilling the holes to the same size depth using stack blocks, so I know that we were drilling essentially to a depth of 450 thou, just short of ½ an inch. And the result if I take a cap head and just put it in till it just engages, I will get 6 full turns on this cap head using the standard drill and standard tap, but I get 9 full turns using a flat bottom drill and a flat tap. So a bottoming tap, bottoming drill. At first I just cut the tip off a drill, but that wasn't so good. So now we're going to grind your drill on your drill grinder. Oh, when I'm working in the hole, I've got a blower. I've got a Venflon indwelling catheter, which is sitting on the end of a dentist's 3-in-1 syringe to blow out the bottom of the holes. I've been centering up using a wiggler, or if I'm finding a hole, just dropping a center into the hole, setting the point of the drill with a piece of thin, it's a piece of thin feeler gauge, so I know where when the tip of the drill is right in the correct position, and then using my stack blocks to get the correct depth. So I've been pretty careful. The taps, we've got a sprung device to hold the tap true when I'm tapping on, just with a standard tap holder. So by spending a fair bit of time, I've managed to get done what I wanted. So let's go and grind. Let's go and grind a drill. 180-degree flat bottom drill grinding. We are at the Brierley drill grinder. VAR. So what we need to do is move the drill holder round to the side. We actually grind these on the flat side of the wheel, right on this side. So we have to move your setting post first. We've got to set the machine up. We've got to change this cam here. Let's get to it and get this machine set up, and we'll do a sort of test grind. This is already a flat bottom drill, so we'll just spruce it up a bit. So first things first, we're going to take this cutter setting post off. So he's the one that's nearest the wheel. Off he comes. Then there's the base plate to it, this part here. Off he comes. This base plate is indexed with a pin that runs to an indexing hole, so it's in the correct position. Down under here, as this head comes round, this is going to foul, so we've actually unbolted that earlier. There's a bolt under here. So take the dust extraction hood off, loosen up this one if need, check the machine's right out of the way. We don't want to smash the machine. I'm going to change this standard cam, which is a number 2, for a special cam, which is a number 4. In the book it says 4A. Okay, so number 4A cam is what they call 4. I've got a number 4, so that's what I'm using. So that it clocks the rotation differently on the side. Next I'll set the movement of the head. So usually when you're drilling, when you're sharpening a standard drill, the whole head is moving side to side, but we don't want that when we're on the back side of the machine. That wouldn't be good. So we put this pin forwards. That locks the head, and now the only movement you've got is purely rotational. Okay, and in order to move the head round, we pull out yon pin. So now the whole thing's ready to move around. We're bringing the whole head round this away, and we're going to drop the pin into this hole, which is 180 degrees round, making sure we don't hit the wheel. Okay, so that's 180 degrees round. So we're looking good now, but we've got to put this post back on here. On goes the plate. And I just find that indexing hole before I put it on because it's a bit fiddly. There are instructions in the Brierley manual, but I get a bit lost with them. Putting this on is a fuddle unless you've got one of these funny round-ended Allen keys, in which case it's easy. Your tool post comes on the furthest away from the chuck. We're doing a right-hand drill. So the setting post, if you imagine as a right-hand drill sits in here, the lip is underneath. So the setting post, we turn this slider upside down. You can see underneath there's a lip, and that lip engages this part of the drill. And now we're good to set the drill. So it's the same procedure, setting the drill. We're going to turn the chuck round. It's a right-hand drill, so it's on the green slot. We're ready with the chuck key. I can't get my Morse Taper 3 adapter in the back, it's too long. So we'll set this drill now. It's a 2-fluter. So we've got a drill, it's a 15mm diameter drill. So we're going to set that on the number 14 on the lip here and adjust the camera leaf to a 14 here. So I'll bring you in and show you that. So we just set the camera leaf by adjusting this ring here, just coming round onto this pointer. So here we go, and we're going to go, it's a bit stiff actually, 14 right there. We're going to bring the work head in. Now bring the grinder head forwards so I'm just on the drill using the coarse adjust lever, and then I'll lock that off and engage the micro adjust hand wheel. We're round the back side of the Brierley. At the moment this micrometer screw is not engaged. I move the head with the arm. Screw does nothing, but when I tighten up on this lever underneath here, oh hello, the lever's disengaged, and now the whole thing's working with this micrometer screw adjustment, and here's the in-out adjustment at the back as well. So we're locked off, we're set, we're good to go. I'll just fly you around the machine just to orientate you. We were just down here locking off this lever, coming back up round the machine, which looks strange today because the whole thing's set up in a dead straight line. And there we are. Right, we should be ready to grind. I'll be bringing the machine in, rotating the head round, and the grip off. This is fired up, ready to go. Thanks very much. I don't want to be digging a wheel out of my choppers. We've got the 3-phase running in the background, looking nice. Bring the tool out. It's done quite a good job. It's not cleaned up here. I'm not too worried about that. So we've ground a flat bottom drill, and you can just see when it catches the light, it's not off at 180 degrees. It's not just chonked flat. There is a very tiny set on there, although it says 180 degrees, meaning that this cutting lip cuts and the land behind it isn't just dragging. So Brierley ZB32 doing a flat bottom drill. I'm off, I'm away, thanks for watching, I'm out on the tube.